Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to Aggressors, Ancient Rome, a new 4X strategy game out by Matrix and Slitherine Games. In our last episode, we started paying our citizens to have babies to try and recover the Roman population because we've been stuck in a war with Carthage for over 30 years now. And we're trying to win that war in Carthage. In today's episode, we're going to start landing troops on the island of Corsica to hopefully take the war back to the Carthaginians and start taking some of their territory. We've thrown back multiple invasions of Italy. Now we're trying to start invading Carthaginian territory and expanding the Roman Republic. This is part 5 of a series which came from a live stream from a couple of days ago, so I'm actually going to go ahead and turn this video over to my live streamy self, the audio from the live stream, and jump you right back into the video or into the stream. I will catch you guys at the end, but until then, hope you guys enjoy. Let me know your thoughts below, and away we go. So those troops landed. Now that the troops have landed, we're going to send the vessel back to the shipyard. Well, this vessel's going to swing around as well. These settlers are going to go ahead and build roads here. Can. And these legion's going to move to Nephelus. We've kind of got a spread out coastal defense on the coast of Italy now. Population of Rome is growing. We've landed troops on Sardinia. The next step is going to be to land troops on Sicily, or is this Corsica or Sardinia? Corsica and Sardinia, whichever the two are. And we'll take the war to Carthage. I'm hoping I destroyed the majority of their land forces in all of those battles. Macedonia, we'll accept that. Ptolemaic Empire. We found a strong ally in Greece who will help us assert our influence in the region. Greek friendship has been reached. All right. So all of those. Shit. So the legion that we sent to Corsica has defected. Or at least a legion. One of the two. So we had 2 legions in Corsica. They were starving because I landed them there and they had no supply lines, I guess. I'm not really sure how supply lines work in this game, though. So we just lost a legion that decided it didn't want to starve to death. Well, I guess maybe that's the secret. Actually land on the town. Because I just did that. And we just took a town from the Carthaginians. Took Turris. Now the Carthaginians apparently have cavalry here. So that's somewhat concerning. But at least we took that town. Meanwhile, these guys are probably gonna... They're supplied at, what, 50%? So they're probably gonna turn on us. Although, interestingly enough, now that I have... So I think the way that supply works is you need to have a naval vessel adjacent, and then it will be supplied. Because before, there was no supply here. Now that I have this naval vessel here, it's 100%, and then one away is 50%. So naval vessels appear to provide supply to your land units. Good to know, and that is pretty logical if you think about it. Bring this other naval vessel around. I really hope the game doesn't, like, trigger Carthage to be my enemy in perpetuity, that there's no way to have peace with them. That would be a little bit frustrating. Go ahead and end this turn. No. Alright, so the other legion that we... So we just gave the Carthaginians 2 legions. That's encouraging. Meanwhile, we just won a victory against Carthaginian cavalry. See here, this soldier at Turris already fought a battle, I guess. Now trying to take Sardinia, and the enemy has 2 legions there, is going to be pretty tricky. Have to build more legions to deal with it. Plus, they're going to be Roman legions, so they're going to be damn stubborn. So that's not exciting. Anyway, go ahead and end the turn. Well, at least I'm learning how to not fight amphibious landings. Casting and researched. Which also unlocks a lot of different options. This is just a really convoluted tech system. Not enough resources. We need knowledge. We'll go with that. It's sure. New coal deposits have been discovered. All right.
Yes.
Attack the settlers. Victory against the settler population. Wiped out. Alright, so... there. We'll get a shuttle system set up here to start getting troops onto these islands. And I'm assuming that these guys are in supply now because they have a town, which will generate supply, although they're at 70% because they're not directly in the town. Probably need to repair the city. It'll cost us a bunch of resources, but we'll do it. Meanwhile, we'll get this naval vessel over here, so I'm going to try and overload Sardinia troops. Once I take Sardinia and Corsica, then I think I'll try and offer peace again with the Carthaginians. You want us to accept a peace treaty with Carthage? No, not yet. Of course they offer peace now. Interesting. So the troops stayed on their boats. Actually, that's an ideal way. You land off the boat, and then you can retreat right away. So now we can attack our own troops again. Retreat right back onto the boat. Another draw, but more casualties inflicted on them. Well, more on us total, but
Yes.
gist of it remains. These guys have full supply. We're rebuilding the town. South. I think we'll wait. We've already moved this turn. So we'll wait one more turn. We'll continue attacking Illyria. Or the forces in and around Illyria. Ypres just doesn't know how to stay at peace, apparently. They're... Whoa. Confederation proposal. Sign a confederation agreement with the Aldari. Partial union of two countries where one is a master and another is a subject. Both countries will retain independent decision-making in economic matters. They'll have a joint foreign policy, which will be controlled by the master. The relations of this newly created state with other players will be least favorable combination of the relations between the two founding states. Confederation agreement can be revoked by either party. So the opponent's enemies put us at war with the Polemics. Say who would the master be? Who's the master? I mean, I don't want to be at war with half of the Eastern Mediterranean, so no. But that's just interesting. All right, so okay. Change specialization. I want you to build princeps. Shit. Carthaginian Navy. Carthaginian Navy has shown up. I intend to destroy it. There you go. We just destroyed one of the enemy fleets. Another draw. My hope is they can't replace their losses, though, in all of these battles. We did destroy one Carthaginian naval unit, but they've got another there. I don't have enough money to build another fleet, though. They already moved. We're gonna end turns, and we'll see how this all plays out. I was hoping the Carthaginians wouldn't send another navy in. At least we destroyed one of their two fleets. Yeah. Turris. Yes. I don't want to be at war with them. What is this? Small enemy unit? Hero of the Legends. I don't know what that perk is, but we just had some Steam achievement. We just wiped out that cohort that landed. Another Carthaginian navy is showing up. I don't like the fact that I've got army troops on board these ships that are engaging the enemy. Defeat. So one of those battles resulted in a defeat, but the other one, we wiped the enemy out. Just destroyed another enemy fleet. The problem is this unit will probably come up and destroy us. Okay. A defeat? Damn. Assuming they at least retreated into the boats. They did. I'm gonna land this other unit. Mainly because I want to get them off the boats before that naval unit's destroyed. It's interesting. I assume that the army units would have lended a hand to the naval units in battle, but that doesn't appear to be the case. So I'm assuming that damaged fleet of ours will be destroyed this turn by the Carthaginians. And it was... Or no. Was it? Defeat, but the fleet wasn't wiped out at least. Okay. So we were defeated, but we were not destroyed. Certain outcome. Well, they just sank one of our fleets. A massacre, bad luck, but at least we inflicted almost 2,000 losses on the enemy. Maybe we can... Definite advantage. Alright, let's try and wipe him out. There you go, we sank him. Well, the naval war is still bloody as all hell, but at least we're not just getting obliterated every single time we fight. We are doing some damage to the enemy now. I have 2 land units on the coast here. Movement points seem weird. My units don't seem like they can do anything over here. They can't move anywhere. Enemy does have cavalry here. Alright, so the northern part of Corsica or Sardinia, or one of them, is ours. Building a new naval unit over here. Maybe I should land my other troops here near Carnals. Take that town and then wipe out the rest of Carthaginian resistance here, then move north and focus up there. I'm just not sure how many more naval units the Carthaginians have. No, not going to cancel. So actually, let's do that. Go south, attack the town of Carlos. Well, they were defeated. So... Retreat back to Rome. Alright, attack the cavalry at least. Wipe them out. Then advance south overland, maybe. Okay. These guys have used up all their movement points, I think. But we wiped out their cavalry, and then we should take the remainder of the island. Then we can shift our troops north to deal with the traitorous Romans in Illyria. The Assyrian kingdom is at war with, again, even more of the world. Why would I want to do that? Oh shit. Massacre. Our troops were wiped out. At least we lost a whole legion there. Alright. Well, eventually we won. Alright, so both towns on this island are now ours. We should be able to move north and relatively easily, hopefully. Take the... Take the town. This legion's already pretty tired. Yeah. Not so much. I could have sworn I had another legion there. Alright, Rome, you need to build more troops.
Yes.
Yes! Alright, 230 BC. I'm gonna try and go to war with, or try and get peace with the Carthaginians soon. No, I'm not gonna cancel peace. This confederation would be a little bit more prosperous. We'd still be at war with the Gaelic tribes to the north. It looks like it would be with the Scyillas, which is kind of a logical place on the map, but not something I'm ready for yet. What is that, a blacksmith? Stable. Alright. The island is almost entirely ours. We just have to go take that mine. God damn it. We lost 10,000 more soldiers. Fucking traitors. Maybe we don't take that island. Maybe we just settle for the southern island. I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely not Total War. The map feels like Total War, but it is very much sort of like a traditional 4X game at kind of like the level of something like a Stellaris in terms of the combat. Tribes. Alright, so once we take this mine, I think we're going to try for peace with Carthage. Alright, our population has increased somewhat. We're up to 1.65 million, so we're actually about 50,000 larger than we were before when the game started, some 30, 60, 40 years ago, whatever it was. Pergamon, we'll go ahead and have peace with you. No, caravans are attacking by bandits of Carthage. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just destroyed this town via rebellion, but at least they didn't actually have soldiers rise up against us. Alright, so we need to... That's probably my own fault. I didn't repair it. Alright, so... I can always build a new town there. Sure we don't make that same mistake. Carthaginian Navy is back. Move you guys back to Turris. I think we're about ready to try for peace. I don't know, am I ready? Okay, defensive pact with Massilla, yes. No. People love to get you to try and go to war with them in this game. Where'd the Carthaginian Navy go? I don't know. Anyway, let's see if we can get peace now. Maybe Carthage will consider peace. We're at war with Carthage. We are at war with the Galaki tribes in the north, mainly because, I mean, I don't really care because we don't border them. Rome itself has 62,000 soldiers, which is 34,000 more, or 24,000 more than we started with. The economy is about the same, but the population's increased to 1.7 million. The area's increased because we've taken one of these islands from Carthage. Feel We're doing okay. Resource usage. Everything seems to be a positive turn to turn. There are some resources which are lower than others. Overall, huge stone reserve. Some of these like stones are a little bit low, I think, according to what we need to be. I think that's what it means when it's in bold, is that it's low. Sure. Anyway. We'll see if they accept our peace offer. If not, we'll move back to Illyria and try and take the island from the Carthaginians. Peace offer was rejected. Macedonia declared war on anti-god. We need to honor a promise stipulated in our military agreement. Oh, god damn it. Epirus, Ardae, and Sardinia kingdoms joined in our campaign against Macedonia. So now we're at war with Bosphorus. Good god, what is this, World War I? Epirus and Ardae joined our ally against Bosphorus. Whoa. So we are now at war with Macedonia, which is way over here. I have no real practical way of fighting them. And a lot of other countries are at war with them as well. So, okay. Minus fleet. We're going to load up 2 more legions. Then we're going to swing them north to Illyria. Alright. I guess the hope is Macedonia doesn't have much of a navy. I'm just going to assume my other allies border them. My assumption would be that they'll do most of the fighting for us. Seleucids have canceled all treaties with us, but they've actually done that twice. So it's in supply. Alright, so rather than attacking directly, we are going to land troops here, try and fight them via a land war. Areas should all still be in supply for us, right? It says 100%. So I'm assuming these areas have supply, and then I'm also going to go ahead and pull this legion. We're going to pull this legion onto this boat. And then we're going to bring a 3rd legion north. So we're going to have 3 legions going in the north to try and overwhelm the Carthaginians up there and take Illyria. Iron deposit found. Alright, so there are multiple battles that have just occurred. Petronius' fleet was destroyed by the Carthaginians. The enemy has launched attacks on our soldiers and defeated them. There was one battle that was a draw. There was one battle that was a defeat. Go ahead and land. Let's go move the fleet here. So they destroyed one of our fleets. Land our troops. And then uncertain outcome. I guess we'll see what happens. That's not good. So our fleet was defeated. It was not sunk, which means we'll be out of supply here very soon.
Yes.
Building another fleet because we really need to. I don't have enough gold to build another fleet. Well, that's going to be a short-lived campaign, and we're going to have 3 legions destroyed here, probably. God damn it. Varus, where are my legions? And another legion joined the Carthaginian side.
Yes.
I'm just giving them free Roman legions. We're inflicting some casualties on them, but good God. I'm such a bad commander. Fucking Carthaginian Navy is a nightmare to try and deal with. Alright, guys. We've been playing for, oh boy, almost 3 hours. I'm going to go ahead and we'll... Where I go to save the game. Let's go ahead and save this game. Call it The Butcher. Because Lord knows I'm butchering my soldiers. And we're almost at 2 million population, at least. That's good. Our population has grown by leaps and bounds. The military has just shrunk a bit. We just lost 2 legions. We're about to lose a 3rd. But overall, the Roman Republic is embroiled in a 40-year-long war now with Carthage. We have taken 1 island from them. We've defeated numerous Carthaginian invasion attempts on the island of Sicily, or Italy, or the peninsula. We've wiped out multiple Carthaginian navies, but lost a bunch ourselves. This has been a bloody battle and a bloody war. But so far, I don't know if I'm ever going to take this island, because now they've got like 7 legions on it. Mostly deserted Roman soldiers. But we'll see. We'll find out how this all play out in our next episode. But until then, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and I'm out.